The first hour of your day, the key to a long and thriving life. Did you know that your daily choices, especially in the first hour after waking up, can determine whether you live a full and active life into your 90s and beyond? This isn't just a guess. Studies strongly support the connection between your morning routine and your long-term health. It might seem surprising, but the vast majority of people unknowingly undermine their health and lifespan even before breakfast. Today, I'll reveal 7 simple morning habits followed by individuals who live healthy, active lives well into their 90s and beyond, often enjoying vitality levels far exceeding their age. Even better, habit number 4 alone can add years to your life and takes only 30 seconds. Despite the power of this research, mainstream healthcare experts rarely address these facts. Walter's story, a 93-year-old volunteer. In his late 60s, Walter began to notice that many of his acquaintances were suffering from significant health problems like heart disease, cognitive decline, and limited mobility. Today, at 93, Walter lives alone, drives his own car, and even volunteers 3 times a week at a community garden in his neighborhood. This outcome was unexpected given his family history. Most of his relatives lived only until about age 75. After attending a health conference at 65 and adopting 7 specific morning routines, Walter's life changed. While his peers' health deteriorated, he thrived. When asked about the biggest change in his life, Walter immediately pointed to his morning routine, saying, "What I did during the first hour after waking up saved my life." Read on if you're ready to learn how you too can improve your mornings, especially after age 60. It's never too late to start. Habit 1. Drink water immediately. Have you ever wondered what might happen to your body if you didn't drink water today? It would physically thicken your blood, forcing your heart and brain to work harder. Leading nephrologists at Harvard Medical School and longevity experts affirm that overnight dehydration can accelerate aging by up to 31%. This condition is known as morning blood thickening. Dr. Jessica Rothman, Director of Renal Health at Harvard University, explains how the heart must work harder while fragile capillaries in the kidneys and brain are damaged. Over time, the accumulation of these microscopic damages accelerates the aging process. Sylvia's experience. Sylvia, 72, suffered from memory loss, chronic fatigue, and chronic kidney problems. Dialysis was a strong possibility for her doctors. After learning about morning hydration, Sylvia began drinking 1,500 cubic centimeters of water as soon as she woke up, before even getting out of bed. In just 60 days, her kidney function increased by 28%. Her treating physician was astonished, asking about the new medication she was taking. Sylvia simply replied, "I just drink water when I wake up." Your action step. Before bed, place a full glass of water on your nightstand. Drink all the water as soon as you open your eyes, preferably at room temperature. Avoid coffee or tea to soothe your organs throughout the day. Choose moderately warm water, as cold water can shock the digestive system. Through this easy practice, you can prevent unnecessary strain on your kidneys, heart, and brain. Habit 2. Enjoy the morning light. Is it possible you're disrupting your circadian rhythm every morning without knowing it? You might be missing out on one of the most powerful life catalysts ever discovered if you don't go outdoors and enjoy natural sunlight within 30 minutes of waking up. Exposure to morning sunlight within 30 minutes of waking can increase melatonin synthesis by up to 73% in the evening, according to research by the National Institute on Aging. Dr. Andrew Peterson, a leading expert in circadian health, notes that the hormonal cascade stimulated by morning light controls everything from metabolism to cognition over the next 24 hours. After age 70, there's a 37% higher chance of developing neurodegenerative disorders if this crucial window is missed. Benjamin's revelation. Benjamin, 75, suffered from severe insomnia for decades. Expensive vitamins and sleeping pills provided only short-term relief. Based on his doctor's recommendation, he began spending at least 10 minutes outdoors every morning regardless of the weather. After 2 weeks, he was sleeping through the night and falling asleep faster. Even more unexpectedly, enjoying my coffee on the porch instead of indoors caused my blood pressure to drop by 15 points and my midday energy slumps to disappear. Your action step. Prioritize spending 10 to 30 minutes in natural light as soon as you wake up tomorrow. Outdoor light can be 50 to 100 times brighter than indoor light, even on a cloudy day. Sit by an open door or window if you have mobility issues. As a precaution during harsh winters, consider using a medical-grade light therapy lamp, but keep in mind that natural light is ideal. Better sleep is just one aspect of this. Another is resetting your biological clock to slow cellular aging. Practice 3. Move a little before breakfast. Will you remain still even after breakfast? By the time you reach 70, this simple decision could impact how quickly your joints age. Light activity first thing in the morning can reduce joint deterioration by up to 65%, according to research from the Mayo Clinic. Dr. Lisa Monroe, head of the geriatrics department at the Mayo Clinic, explains how autophagy, a type of cellular cleansing crucial for long-term joint health, is stimulated by early movement. And pre-meal movement has been shown to significantly lower inflammation markers in older adults. Harriet's recovery. Years of rheumatic suffering brought Harriet, at 68, to the brink of knee replacement surgery. Her physical therapist's last attempt was to have her perform a modest 7-minute morning exercise routine before breakfast. Her discomfort significantly eased after 3 months, so much so that her doctor decided to postpone the surgery. Harriet said, "I thought my active days were over, but I'm back playing with my grandkids again." Your action step. Spend 5 to 10 minutes doing gentle joint rotations or light stretching as soon as you finish your first glass of water, but before eating or drinking coffee. Make small circles with your ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, and wrists. Perhaps lean forward slightly or sway from side to side. Consistent, gentle movement is key. If you remain sedentary, you'll unlock your body's latent pathways to longevity. Habit 4. 30-second breathing exercise, a gift from God to your body. Incredibly, your morning breathing patterns affect your stress response throughout the day and can potentially add or subtract years from your life. According to research, mindful breathing practices can almost halve cellular stress in blue zones, where individuals often live past 100. It's a blessing from the Creator that our breath holds a key to health and longevity. Dr. Michael Cohen, who conducts research on centenarians in Sardinia, points out that those who consistently engage in intentional morning breathing show notable shifts in stress hormones and inflammation markers. Villagers in many Sardinian mountain communities, where men are known to live into their late 90s, start each day with rhythmic, full-body breathing. Cortisol and heart rate variability tests reveal values more common in younger individuals, as if they draw their youth from this simple routine. An elderly Sardinian shepherd once told me, "Every morning I take a deep breath to prepare my body for a successful day. If I forget, I'll be exhausted and mentally foggy by midday."
Your 30-second routine. Try the 4-7-8 method immediately after your morning water, preferably in natural light, contemplating the majesty of God's creation in the universe. Inhale lightly for 4 seconds through your nose. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. Make a soft, whooshing sound as you exhale completely through your pursed lips for 8 seconds. Repeat this 3 or 4 times. This tells your vagus nerve to activate longevity mode and deactivate survival mode. Brief as it is, research indicates a significant reduction in stress hormones, inflammation, and blood pressure. Tomorrow, will you spare just 30 seconds? It might be the best investment you make in your health, for breathing is a divine blessing we should ponder and leverage. Habit 5. Protein and fiber-rich breakfast, food that blesses your body. Is your current breakfast subtly undermining your chances of celebrating your 90th birthday? By raising insulin levels and promoting inflammation, most daily breakfast varieties accelerate aging, sometimes without our knowledge until it's too late. Longevity-focused nutrition scientists have found that certain breakfast habits among long-lived individuals can lower inflammation markers by up to 53%. Lead researcher Dr. Valerie Richardson of the Long Life Nutrition Institute states, "Your metabolic tone is set by your first meal of the day, which impacts everything from microinflammation to insulin sensitivity. To promote cellular repair instead of cellular damage, they advise consuming at least 25 grams of protein and 8 grams of fiber in the morning. Gerald's reversal. Although Gerald, 68, was at a healthy weight, he was diagnosed with prediabetes and elevated inflammation markers. According to his doctor, he would develop full-blown diabetes within 2 years. Gerald switched from toast and coffee in the morning to a protein and fiber-rich meal before starting medication. 6 months later, his blood tests were normal. Gerald said, "My breakfast was the only thing I changed." Your action step. Choose a high-quality protein like eggs, Greek yogurt, or plant-based alternatives, and combine it with fiber-rich foods such as vegetables, chia seeds, berries, or oats. Add healthy fats like almonds, avocado, or olive oil. Steer clear of refined carbohydrates before 10 a.m., as they stimulate insulin spikes that accelerate aging. Why not alter what's on your plate to enhance your body's longevity pathways since you're already eating breakfast? It's the blessing of food that we should utilize wisely to strengthen our bodies. Habit 6. Morning social connection. Bonds of affection that bless life. Meaningful human interaction is a morning routine that can extend your life more effectively than many supplements combined. Few people realize that loneliness can have more of a detrimental effect on your health than smoking 15 cigarettes a day. This is part of God's wisdom in creating us as social beings. According to an 80-year longitudinal study conducted at Harvard University, having any meaningful social interaction before 10 a.m. was associated with a 29% lower all-cause mortality rate. Dr. Robert Miller, who managed the study's later stages, noted that morning social interactions seem to trigger neurotransmitter patterns that support immune and cardiovascular function throughout the day. Life in Okinawa. In Okinawa, Japan, home to some of the oldest people on the planet, neighbors often gather for 5-minute chats each morning. A 96-year-old woman said, "My entire day feels off if I don't talk to someone in the morning." Her inflammation levels were significantly lower than those of socially isolated individuals, according to medical exams. This equates to being physiologically decades younger. Your action step. Tomorrow, try one of these blessed steps. Give a friend or relative a quick morning phone call. 3 minutes are more important than you might think. Create meaningful interactions instead of ignoring each other if you live with someone. Plan a weekly morning gathering with friends or neighbors if you live alone. You can even chat with a cashier or barista for a quick boost of connection. Human interaction isn't just polite, it's essential for stimulating the body's longevity pathways, reflecting the value of human bonds commanded by our faith. Practice 7. Focused appreciation. Gratitude to God that revives spirit and body. Intentional gratitude is the final mental habit that individuals in their 90s don't neglect in the morning. It's a focused practice that activates longevity pathways in the body and brain, going beyond the general "just be grateful" practice you might have heard before. It's a heartfelt turn towards God for His manifest and hidden blessings. Neuroscientists at Yale University found that practicing gratitude in the morning rewires the aging brain and reduces cortisol by 23%. According to Dr. Sarah Jenkins, an expert in neuroplasticity in older adults, when older adults consistently practiced focused gratitude early in the day, fMRI scans show increased prefrontal cortex activity, which is vital for decision-making and emotional regulation. Patricia's progress. Patricia, 74, suffered from persistent high blood pressure, and her cardiologist was concerned about her long-term heart health. After learning about gratitude research, Patricia began reflecting on aspects of her body she was grateful for 2 minutes each morning. Her heart rate variability, a crucial measure of cardiovascular health, increased by 31% in just 90 days, and her blood pressure also stabilized. Her doctor inquired about the new medications she had started taking. He was skeptical when she told him she had only changed her morning behavior until he witnessed her progress over time. Your action step. After your breathing exercise, place your hand over your heart and name 3 physical body parts you appreciate, explaining why, sensing the Creator's grandeur in every detail of your being. For example, I am grateful for my eyes which allow me to see my grandchildren's smiles. Secondly, my legs, which are still strong enough to move me. It is a blessing from God. I am grateful for my heart, which beats faithfully over the years. Finding the underlying reason for your gratitude and directing it inward to your body is crucial. This isn't magical thinking. It's about quantifiable changes in your nervous system that boost immunity and reduce inflammation, bringing us closer to the spirit of gratitude and submission.